Hey everybody, Earl here. I thought I'd do a top-down analysis and just what I'm seeing on S&P Index futures. I know many of you trade this. I thought I'd just offer up my 2 cents on it. I'm looking at the Micro E-mini S&P 500 Index futures June 2024 contract, starting with the monthly chart. Um, I like to look at the monthly, just a quick glance to give me perspective as to where price is, where price has been, where has it come from, and what's going on. So as you can see, prices the last few months really made a nice run, which is great for all of our retirement accounts. But how do we trade this? It's just a good idea to understand that the price is way up here in a premium. So what do we look for? Let's just drill this down a little bit. Not much I can do with this other than, that's where we're at. A weekly chart, when you drop down one time frame here, it's more the same. You just see that, broken into weeks, the pull down here and then the steady run to the upside. Not a lot of structure, a little bit. I had a little pullback here back in January, a little bit of consolidation here, more expansion, consolidation, and now where is it going? Starting off April, we've first week, we've printed a kind of negative there. I'm going to go down one more time frame to see if there's anything there that is tradable. We'll go to the daily. Now we're talking. I've got some clear structure here that I can do something with. And let me just show you what I am observing at the moment. Current trend is down, which seems a little counter to, you look at all this mess previous to it, and we go, well, trend is up, 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 up. Yes, but we see a turn here. And let me just quickly explain what I'm seeing. What I see is I see a path tool that is not cooperating at the moment. So let me delete that. So at the moment, I see this M formation. I call it an M1 because this high is above that one. The second high is higher. And then I see an impulsive move to the downside, which takes out that low, a retracement up, and then a further break to the downside. So current trend, not previous trend, current trend is down. Okay, let me get rid of the path tool. Let me put in a couple of trend lines. Now notice here, I don't have any indicators on my chart. I don't have any volumes, MACDs, RSIs. I don't have any EMAs. I don't have anything cluttering up my chart because I'm a firm believer in looking at only the price action, which in my opinion is the best indicator. If you want to clutter up your charts with all kinds of stuff, that's up to you. Personally, I don't do that. But I do note that, hey, price broke there. And I also note that, hey, price broke here. If it would cooperate, let me just go here. Nothing is really cooperating today with my chart. What's going on? Okay, see that break? This is the 52, what is that level? Oh, 52.35. Okay. And that one was the, what was that? 52.63. Okay, line that up. I've got two breaks to the downside. Trend is currently down on the daily chart. So now that I've got some clear definition here on the daily chart, I'm going to use that as my highest time frame. Now let's talk briefly about time frame alignment. So my HTF now, HTF, higher time frame, is the daily. My medium time frame is the 1 hour. And my lowest time frame is the 5 minute. If you want to know the reasoning for that, get into the classes in Kingdom Day Traders, get into the, sign up for the course, get into the classes, and all that will be explained to you. I'm not going to go into detail here, but this is your time frame alignment. If you're using daily as your highest time frame, your medium is the 1 hour and your lowest is the 5 minute. Okay, moving on. What I have here is the most recent range is what I'm most interested in. Okay, so I have this high here put in this new low, which broke that previous low. So here's my range. I'm going to use the fib tool, and I'm only have the 0, the 1, and the 0.5 because I want to know where equilibrium is, which is right here, halfway. Everything above that level is premium. So you want to sell when prices in higher prices, premium, and everything below that 50% level is discount. So you want to buy when prices are in a discount. So sell premium, buy discount. Okay. Going to the medium time frame, which is the 1 hour, what do we have? Let me clean up the chart just a little bit here. And I'm going to just stick with the most recent action here. I do have the higher perspective, so I do understand where price is in the grand scheme of things, but where is it today? Okay. So we saw how price made, the previous move. It took out that daily low. It pulled back up into a premium, and it did what? It created an M1 formation and then dropped, took out the daily low, came deep into discount and formed a what? A W1. So it's the shape. Let me draw it out for you. Okay. Let me draw it out. So price came down from here and makes a W. Do you see it? So the second low is below the first low, and the high that creates the second low gets taken out. Okay, so let's observe that. So that high there oh, 775. 775. Okay, do you see where I'm going with this? Do you see it? This high that put in that low, which took out the previous low, so you have W1, that high gets taken out, which tells me that now we've got a change in the character of the market. We've got a change in direction here. Okay, let's go further. Here's our setup. Now that I've got indication of a turn here, okay, where's price likely to go when it's down here? It's at least likely to go up to this. It wants to seek equilibrium, right? So equilibrium of this daily range is right here. And so that's where I would want to target price. This is a counter trend trade to the overall higher time frame trend, the daily, which is down. So in order for the price to go even lower, we must first pull back up into a premium where it can sell off and go even lower. So at this point in time, we're looking at a counter trend back up into premium. How does that happen? Well, it happens on NFP. So Friday morning at 8:30 in the morning, we had the news, which created this wacky candle here. And then price did what? It traded into this W1, and then it traded up out of that up into premium. It reached that equilibrium level, and then it now it's kind of chilling out and balancing. So how do you trade this? Well, you could just stick with your daily and 1 hour, and you have a trade right here. You have a setup. You have a W1, which is below this break, and the expectation is for price to reach back up to equilibrium. So here's your trade. Let me show you the long position right here. Put on a tool. Put a stop, at or below. Reach for the equilibrium target. And you've got more than a 2x trade, 2.41 risk to reward. And this happens in, let's detail it a little bit more. Let's drop down to the 5-minute. Now, it's important to understand that it's unwise to trade the actual news, which happened right here at 8:30 in the morning. Wait 30 minutes. So at 9 o'clock, which is right here, leave that to the back. So. You just zoom in a little bit. So 9 o'clock is right here. Price trades back down into that area, that W1, and then trades out of it. So from 9 a.m., you see how it popped into there. Trade gets triggered. And by 11:40 in the morning, you got 2.41 risk to reward. So 2 times your money for a couple hours of work. And the only thing you're really looking at, you're not trading off of the 5-minute. You're looking for confirmation that, yeah, this is going to continue that direction. But your trade idea is framed and set up off your medium time frame, which is in this case the 1 hour. Now, when you come to the chart Monday morning, you've already done this over the weekend, and you have all this with, like, where is price going to go from there? I have no idea. I mean, price could just suddenly skyrocket and create new highs, or it could turn around and drop and create, recent lows here. I really don't know. But just some areas of interest. I've got this M1 up here, which created this imbalance. I also have a fair value gap up here. So if price reaches up into this area, I would be very interested to see how it reacts. And if it gives me a bearish signal, I would take the sell. But if it gives indication it's going to continue higher, then I would stay out. So at this point, when I show up first thing Monday morning, what am I doing? I'm not doing anything. I'm simply watching the chart, watching the price action, and seeing how it goes from here. I hope this is helpful. You probably have even more questions now, which is fine. Go ahead and put them in the comments in the KDT group, and I'll do my best to answer. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for support. Good luck out there. Stay safe, and I will see you next time. Cheers.